There is no darker night than a night of rain on an island. I sat on an overturned bucket under a tarp stretched between hemlocks. Even under its shelter, it was hard to stay out of the rain. Water bounced off the stems of high-bush blueberries and salal, dripped from every stray end of rope, runneled the length of hemlock roots. I sat hunched, forearms rested on knees, and drank whiskey, closely rationed. Somewhere, people were laughing in brightly lit places that smelled of books and coffee. Families were sitting down to dinner, somewhere. And fishermen were making fast their boats in harbors, calling out to friends as they hoisted their gear bags to their shoulders and turned toward home. But there were no other people here, and not another point of light for 50 miles in all directions. A loud, mournful wail echoed over the cove where we'd dropped anchor. I was on my feet, reaching for binoculars, but of course there was nothing to see in that darkness. It sounded again. "Wolf," I whispered. The howl started low, leapt up and slid along the water and sank away. I ducked past the tarp and groped to the edge of the island, and there was the howl again. Nothing answered the wolf's call. I listened, as the wolf must have listened, the questions probing the clouds and damping out in the forest the draperies of lichens and drooping hemlock boughs. But the only response was rain pounding, water on water, and the slosh of tide on rock. I should have felt a loneliness close to despair, there, in the night, in the rain, 1,000 miles from home. What I felt instead was uncommon joy. What was there to long for when all I wanted was what I suddenly had? To be fully part of the night, joined by a song, by a simple shared song, to the loon, to the wolf, to the keening of all humankind, all of us together in this one infinite night, all of us floating in the same darkness, each of us, as we howl our loneliness, finding that we are not alone after all.